everyone, welcome to my channel. Well, this morning I was on YouTube and all of a sudden I saw this thumbnail. It was titled, "The Only Uyghur Restaurant in Massachusetts." So of course I immediately clicked on it, and lo and behold, it was the Munchies YouTube channel, I guess, and they were highlighting this restaurant, this Uyghur restaurant near me. So I thought, well, I've got to go and try it, right? But not to get too political or too serious here, although it's very serious. The video was also on the plight of the Uyghurs, which I think everyone knows about, the re-education camps as they're being called, and or concentration camps, and just the atrocities that are going on. But I'll leave a link in the description, and so this is going to be the first time. I know I've said it that here in the Boston area we have cultures from all over the world, and you're able to sample all the cuisines from these cultures. So this is the place that I went to. It just says Uyghur cuisine, Silk Road Uyghur cuisine. And I ordered. The woman in the video, she mentioned, if I get the lagman. So I got this lagman, which is traditional hand-pulled noodles, served with stir-fry veggies and beef. And they show her making these noodles in the Munchies video. I got a cucumber salad, and this kind of threw me off because it's, I asked for bean jelly, and it says bean starch with special dressing sauce. But I have this collection of chickpeas. It looks like it could be cucumber and some type of fruit here, but it smells delicious. I got naan, and then they had homemade yogurt, so I'm gonna give this a try, this homemade yogurt. And the yogurt has homemade yogurt with walnut, raisin, and honey. It smells unbelievably good. Smells delicious. I did get chopsticks with these. They're different. They're sort of blunted. They're not too pointy. I don't want to make a fool out of myself with these again. This and this. I don't know how I'm going to eat noodles with chopsticks. Okay, that was the quickest attempt, the shortest attempt. Let's try this. These are the noodles. It just smells very fresh, very nice. Very tender noodle. It's not like a spaghetti. It's I think it's because it's so fresh, you know. This very tender noodle. It's not hollow. It's solid. Wow, that's delicious. Let's try the beef. was like a root. What is that? It is some type of jelly. I thought it was like I said, some type of root, but it's like a jelly. That's interesting. And this is cold. It's like another cold salad. It's very interesting. I don't know. It's not as thick as like a tofu. It's almost like a Jello, just a little bit thicker, I think. Huh. These noodles are just delicious. Wow, I'll have to try more of their menus, items. That's the naan bread. Wow, this is. It's got numerous spices, and I think they said cumin. It's on Cambridge Street, 645 Cambridge Street in Cambridge. They must be right on the Somerville line there. I wasn't certain like how the parking would be on Cambridge Street, so I parked in the parking lot of a mall that's there. And after I ordered, I told him where I parked, and he said, "Oh, you better move because people tend to get towed if they park there and they don't shop in that mall." So it made me a little bit nervous. So I went back to the car. Then I ended up, I bought some Dunkin' Donuts coffee and then moved the car and sort of like walked around. It's an outdoor like mall, old-fashioned. And then, because they were making everything fresh, I walked back, and yeah, I didn't have any problems. I was just a little concerned though that I would get towed. These noodles are delicious. The spices, it's very it's not an overwhelming sauces or spices. It's just everything's very fresh and seasoned. Not overwhelming the food. ice storm, like a lot of other parts of the country. We had a coating of ice on everything this morning. But then it was like last night, everything had a coating of ice, and then this morning, the temperature started going up. I think it's like almost 40 degrees now. Even this small restaurant had the takeout ready for people who were using the apps on their phones. When I went into Dunkin' Donuts, I saw somebody use their iPhone to pay for their order. I don't know if whether I'd have to have a smartphone first, but I've never done that. Obviously, because I don't have a smartphone. So this cucumber, it looks like they've used the English cucumber. I can tell by the skin. You know, it has that nice edible skin. And they cut it so it's chunkier. Yeah, so I'm gonna get 2 meals out of this order that I got, definitely. Can't wait to try that yogurt. I thought about buying one of those yogurt making machines. You know, make homemade yogurt. Then you can put your fresh fruit in it, anything you want. I don't know how I'd be able to manage this with chopsticks. They didn't have any type of unique drink. I wonder if they have anything. Oh, that's something I wanted to try. Is that what was it? Ethiopian honey wine, I think. They showed this YouTube videos showed how to make that. I wonder what this is. This jelly. dressing on top. The Uyghurs, it's their own, they have a very unique culture that has a lot in common with Asia. That's why, the difference between when you go to a Chinese food takeout and say Thai, Thai is a lot, the meals are a lot more lighter. I think they use like a very light oil too, as opposed to Chinese food. It's very filling. And another thing is, light foods, they don't sit heavy in your stomach. Gonna soak up this this dressing here with the naan bread. Alright, let's give this yogurt a try. I won't eat the whole thing. How does that look? If I had some more walnuts, you know what? I gotta remind myself I haven't had raisins out of the box in a long time. I'm gonna have some nice raisins and walnuts. So let's give this a try here. the difference from the yogurt you get out of any of the major brand yogurts. This is just nice and creamy. It's not, you know how like you get those yogurts and you gotta stir them up, because they've solidified. I guess this is what homemade yogurt's just a world. It always is, right? It's just so much better than what you get. I don't think I've ever had fresh yogurt. I just had a fresh piece of a walnut. I like to put a handful of walnuts and raisins in this. I gotta buy some more honey too. I don't have any honey. I have some outside in the beehive, but I don't have any bottled honey. Wow, this is delicious. Now I'm gonna have to buy one of those yogurt making machines. Wow, this is delicious. I think I'm going to eat the whole thing. Delicious. Wish I had more toppings. I think I bought a Greek yogurt once and I didn't like it. This is so good. It's so creamy. It's almost like it was whipped up a little bit. This is just so much better than what I'm used to considering a yogurt. I wonder, how do you make yogurt anyways? You started from like whole milk or something? I don't know how do you make yogurt? So I bet you it depends on what they used for their... I would imagine it's just regular milk. I don't think it's like goat milk or anything. Maybe it is. It's delicious. I mean, this container, it looks like they probably made it themselves. I wonder if they have like a big machine and then they just give you the individual serving, like soft serve ice cream. Wow, that was delicious. That was unexpected. I'm gonna have to get right on Amazon, take a look at the yogurt making machines. Who knew? I did not know real yogurt tasted that good. It would have been great if I had a whole bunch more raisins and walnuts. Another couple of tablespoons of honey too. Well everyone, that was my first Uyghur meal, and it was delicious. I had the lagman, which is traditional hand-pulled noodles, served with stir-fried veggies and beef. That was delicious. And the noodles were just so light. And they make them right there on the premises. All the food was freshly made up. And I had a nice cucumber with garlic salad. I had some more naan bread. Then bean jelly. Okay, so bean jelly. It's like a salad with these little things of squares of some type of gelatinous jelly. I'm not certain how they made that. Mixed in with some vegetables. And it was almost like the cucumber salad dressing. And I had that homemade yogurt. It was delicious. So I'm gonna go try some more of these things that they have on their menu. They have their own dumplings too, so I like to try their dumplings. Lamb soup. Samosas. Spicy chicken. Well, if you're in Massachusetts and you're able to get to Cambridge, give it a try. They got a website, Silk Road Uyghur Cuisine, and I'll have a link to that Munchies video that I watched on YouTube in the description. So thanks everyone for stopping by and sharing the meal with me. Thanks for your comments. Thanks for your continued support. Thanks to all my PayPal contributors. And thank you for using the Amazon affiliate link in the description to make any of your Amazon purchases. Really appreciate that. That's a way to support the channel without any additional cost to you. So thanks again.